Halo Fitsmania, kali ini kita akan membahas seputar masalah penyakit Gerd atau asam reflux, ya, reflux asam. Selamat datang di channel BINARAGA.NET bersama saya, Jo Puangfu, bisa dipanggil nama Jo, JP atau JP, yang biasa membahas tentang nutrisi, latihan, dan produk seputar fitness. Ya, banyak orang memberikan arti yang lain, yaitu asam lambung naik, atau terjadi namanya kembung, atau terjadi namanya di dada terasa terbakar. Ini semua adalah ciri-ciri dari Gerd ini. Dan ada dua alasan utama tubuh kita bisa terjadi Gerd atau asam reflux ini. Ini dijelaskan di dalam video oleh Dr. Gerd. Yuk, bagi yang penasaran, monggo bisa tonton video ini. Ya, semoga bermanfaat.
Let's talk about the two underlying reasons for GERD, okay? First one is a vitamin D deficiency. If you haven't seen my other video on how vitamin D influences muscles, I put a link down below, but it does. Typically, people have this idea that vitamin D controls calcium and affects the immune system, but it does a lot more, including controlling muscle function to a very large degree. And when we deal with the stomach, we're dealing with smooth muscle, both in the sphincters, the top one and the bottom one, as well as the muscle itself, which is smooth muscle. Vitamin D increases calcium absorption, so it's all about contractibility. So if you're lacking vitamin D, you can get incomplete closure of this valve right here. So GERD stands for gastroesophageal reflux disorder. So the acid in the stomach is kind of going right up to this valve into the esophagus. And it can damage the cells of the esophagus, create inflammation, and even increase the risk of cancer. Vitamin D deficiency is one cause. And you have vitamin D receptors in the esophagus, in the stomach, in these valves. So you have a lot of locations where vitamin D is involved. But the second underlying reason why someone might have GERD is they have lower amounts of hydrochloric acid in the stomach itself, which is very common as we age. We decrease the production of HCl. If you're on an antacid, that can also decrease the stomach acid. And as soon as you come off that medication, now you really can't digest because it just depleted most of your stomach acid. But what happens when you don't have enough hydrochloric acid in the stomach is you get incomplete closure of this valve. There's a little sensor, a pH sensor in this valve, which makes a lot of sense because when you eat food, you want to have food go through here and have it being digested and have this completely closed off, right? You don't want acid backing up. So if there's just not enough acid to trigger this sensor in this valve, then what happens, the acid splashes up. Now, the other thing that's happening is if you don't have enough hydrochloric acid, you're going to get incomplete digestion, especially of protein. And the biggest symptom is gas. So we start building up gas bubbles right here, and it's going to pop this open right here, just from the gas.
Semoga bermanfaat. Setujukah Anda bahwa hidup ini adalah pilihan? Kita bebas memilih gaya hidup yang kita ingin jalani, dan kita bebas memilih makanan yang kita konsumsi. Tapi kita tidak bebas dari konsekuensinya. Jadi salah satu dari konsekuensinya adalah terjadinya GERD ini, atau reflux asam, atau asam lambung naik. Nah, memang kesehatan bukannya yang utama, tetapi hal yang utama tidak bisa diraih tanpa kesehatan. Dan kita tidak mungkin membayar orang melakukan push up, pull up, squat, tapi kita yang mendapatkan ototnya. Jadi kita yang harus melakukan kepada diri kita sendiri. Saya Jo Puangfu bersama BINARAGA.NET. Kami mengajak Anda membangun generasi baru yang lebih cerdas, fit, dan tangguh. Di BINARAGA.NET, kami selalu percaya bahwa setiap orang pasti bisa memiliki tubuh yang ideal dan sehat. Dengan subscribe, like, dan share video ini, Anda turut membantu membangun Indonesia sehat dan kuat. Salam cerdas fitness, saya JP.